Ryan, obviously this year didn't go as planned from a win-loss perspective, but when you look at what can possibly come back, do you kind of feel like, this isn't a lost season if you can expand on what was accomplished this year in terms of just uniting guys that hadn't played together before?
Definitely. I think we have a lot of guys who, including myself, who first year are really seeing serious playing time and experience is everything. So I'm, supremely confident in what we can do next year, especially with all the guys that we have, who played a lot of ball this year who haven't, previously before the season.
Charles, where do you feel like the tangible progress? Oh, sorry. Where do you feel like this team has made the most tangible progress this season?
Yeah, I mean, I think we set a foundation, the seniors being included in that, and what we're going to accomplish next year is, Coach Odom said it time and time again, everyone in this building, the season didn't go the way we wanted to, obviously, but a strong foundation is set, and we're going to build upon that. And the seniors, we're going to miss them, but they contributed everything they could to this program, and they're a big reason why we're going to be successful in the future.
Tom, go ahead.
Yeah, Antonio, what was the coach's message to the team after the game today?
More so just thanking the seniors. Like the message been the same all year. That we'll land a foundation that we're going to build upon next year. Just thanking those guys because they let it out all season. They're how many years they've been here, whether it's 4 or 5 or 6 months. They gave everything they had. So I feel like that was kind of the message.
Ryan, what did you learn in your first year as a full-time starter?
Man, it's a lot, and I'm gonna have a lot of self-reflection to do the next couple weeks and throughout the whole off season. But I mean, big things that come to mind. I would just say, turn the ball over and how much that can shoot you in the foot. So growing there will be really big for me. And I think at times, trusting my protection, trusting my progression, and I think that's something I've gotten more comfortable with. But I think having an off season to, peel back and look at everything I did this year, I think I'll have a lot to look forward to next year.
Other questions, Sam?
For Antonio and Ryan, you were both here last year. Where do you see that this program moved forward with all the turnover with a new coaching staff this season?
Antonio, you want to take it first? Yeah, can you repeat the question? My bad.
Where do you see this program, how it moved forward from the previous regime to what it is this year? 2-10 isn't glamorous, but I'm sure that you see that there was a lot of progress made just with all the changeover.
Right. Like Ryan said, we had a lot of young guys get a lot of playing time. So I feel like that foundation there, a lot of young leaders. I feel like those guys that have gotten a lot of experience are going to be big for our team next year. As well as guys that we have returning. I feel like that's going to be good for our foundation here.
Right. Yeah, I would say the biggest difference was fighting. No matter how the game went, there's no quit on our sideline. Same thing tonight, regardless of what the outcome was. I didn't see quit in anybody, and we stayed competitive the whole year. Through whatever was going on, we stayed competitive, and that was a big difference from last year. And that's expected, but that's something that I thought we showed this year and something we can build off of.
Charles, we were just talking to Coach Odom about what the offseason is going to look like. He says he doesn't know yet what retention of players is going to look like. That's an answer before you can go back out into the portal, I guess. So just what's your sales pitch right now to the guys who can make a difference, who could stay, and the guys that you guys could maybe bring in from the outside? Why should they stay or come to Purdue?
Yeah, I mean, I think we're going to be successful in these next few years, and that's attributed to how hard we work. We want to be the hardest working team in the country, day in and day out, on the field, off the field, and our habits will show that. So to anyone out there or anyone on this team who's questioning coming to Purdue, we're going to work our tails off, and we are going to be successful because there is no other option at this point. Like, that's the bottom line. We're going to work our tails off, and if you want to be a part of that, then let's put our head down and get to work.
Any other questions for these guys? All right, thanks guys. Thanks everyone.
These guys.